day, this is Leadership TV News at noon. I am Cynthia Onoado. Canada is set to reduce its intake of temporary foreign workers, a decision revealed by officials on Thursday. This strategy marks a significant shift from the nation's previously expansive immigration policy. The federal government proposes adjusting the number of temporary residents to constitute no more than 5% of the national population over the coming 3 years, a notable decrease from the current 6.2%, which amounts to approximately 2.5 million individuals. The adjustment comes in the wake of Canada experiencing a substantial population growth driven by high levels of immigration, which has begun to outstrip job creation. Ahead of the 2027 general election, the immediate past governor of Kaduna State, Malam Nasir El-Rufai, on Wednesday visited the National Secretariat of the opposition Social Democratic Party, SDP, in Abuja. The former minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, who is a chieftain of the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, was seen in a viral video on social media paying a consultation visit to the national chairman of SDP, Alhaji Shehu Musa Gaban. According to a source privy to the meeting, Gaban described El-Rufai as a friend with a high political pedigree and added that Nigeria needed transformational leaders like him. The source further added that Gaban appreciated his guests and his entourage for the visit, saying that it's time for all stakeholders in the country to put aside ethnic, religious, and political differences to move the country forward. The federal government has declared that it will soon revoke more mineral titles of firms that flout the laid down regulations. The Minister of Solid Mineral Development, Dele Alake, stated this while answering questions from journalists during the launch of the Mines Marshal, a special forces outfit to combat illegal miners across Nigeria, at the ministry's office in Abuja on Thursday. Alake said the revocation of licenses is an ongoing activity towards sanitizing the solid mineral sector, which is one of the 7 points agenda of the ministry under his watch. Leadership reports that the government had revoked 1,633 mineral titles in November 2023 due to various infractions committed by the affected companies or title holders. And now the Katsina State Police Command said a joint team of its officers, military, and members of the Community Watch Corps (CWC) has succeeded in rescuing 14 kidnapped passengers of the Katsina State Transport Authority (KSTA). A statement issued by the spokesman of the command, Abubakar Sadiq Aliyu, made available to leadership on Thursday evening, said the 14 passengers were freed from the abductors after a fierce gun duel. The statement added that the joint security team was currently embarking on aggressive efforts to ensure the rescue of the remaining 4 kidnapped victims. And at least 5 suspected kidnappers were killed on Thursday, while 3 others escaped with varying degrees of bullet wounds when an 8-man kidnapping gang engaged police operatives in a battle in Ogun State. The gang had allegedly opened fire upon sighting the police operatives that were on a rescue mission at the Odogolu forest along Shagamu Benin Expressway to free a farm manager, Tunde Asifowokan, who was earlier abducted on Monday from his poultry farm. Commissioner of Police in the state, Abiodun Alamutu, who spoke with journalists in Abeokuta, said 3 other members of the kidnapping gang escaped with bullet wounds after engaging the police in a gun duel which lasted close to an hour. Nigeria's fiscal health is facing intense strain as the Federal Capital Territory (FCT) and 36 states of the Federation are grappling with a combined debt of 1.718 trillion naira owed the federal government under the Budget Support Facility scheme. This was revealed according to the figures presented at the latest Federation Account Allocation Committee meeting during the National Economic Council meeting at the Presidential Villa, Abuja, on Thursday. Recall that the Budget Support Facility was introduced in 2016 to provide fiscal relief to cash-strapped states. Struggling to pay salaries and meet other obligations. And now the World Meteorological Organization, WMO, has predicted the likelihood of Nigeria to witness severe weather conditions judging from the prevailing fluctuating weather being experienced in various parts of the country. The organization called on Nigerians to be responsive to weather predictions and being released by the Nigerian Meteorological Agency, NIMET. WMO representative in Nigeria, Bernard Gomez, disclosed this in Abuja on Thursday during the celebration of the 2024 World Meteorological Day with the theme "At the Front Line of Climate Action." Also speaking at the event, NIMET's Director General, Professor Charles Anosike, assured Nigerians that the agency will keep striving and innovating to deliver timely and reliable meteorological services to all socio-economic sectors through its observation stations, research and training facilities. And our report says 2 students of the National State University, Kefi, have been reportedly killed in a stampede while struggling for rice meant to be distributed as palliative by the state government. The students were said to have allegedly broken into the warehouse where the food items were kept to be distributed Friday morning, overpowered the security attached to the institution at about 5 a.m. and forcefully broke into the warehouse, scrambling for palliatives. Reports gathered say that some students billed to benefit from the National State Government palliatives were issued ID cards to admit them into the venue where the distribution was to take place. It was also gathered that as early as 5 a.m., students had already taken over the arena, overpowered the security and broke into the warehouse, resulting in the stampede. And now Nollywood legend Emeka Ike and his second wife Yolanda Fifa Thursday welcomed a new baby girl as the actor marked his birthday anniversary. The couple had named the baby Chidera Comfort Tando Ike. The actor recently lost his mother, but according to him, this is new blessing and it has filled a void she left behind. He announced the news at his Instagram page with the caption, "It's a double blessing for one loss. Happy birthday to me and welcome to baby Chidera Comfort Tando Ike." And now let's take some sports news. Former Manchester City and Real Madrid footballer Robinho was arrested Thursday in Brazil after losing a last-minute court bid to delay serving his 9-year sentence for raping a woman a decade ago. Supreme Court Judge Louis Fox rejected Robinho's request for a stay and ruled the detention order is maintained so that he can begin serving his sentence. Federal police said in a statement to AFP on Thursday night that their forces carried out an arrest warrant. Popularly known as Robinho, the footballer was found guilty by an Italian court in 2017 of taking part in the gang rape of an Albanian woman celebrating her 23rd birthday at a Milan nightclub 4 years earlier. The former Brazil international, now 40, lost an appeal in 2020 and had his sentence upheld by Italy's highest court in 2022, after which Italian prosecutors issued an international arrest warrant for him. Brazil does not extradite its nationals, however. An Italian court asked that Robinho be made to serve his sentence in his home country instead. A court in Brasilia agreed Wednesday by 9 votes to 2, and on Thursday, court President Maria Teresa de Assis Moura signed a document paving the way for a warrant to be issued for Robinho's incarceration. Well, on that note, we end the news here on Leadership TV. For more of our news stories, you can log on to our website www.leadership.ng. Many thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080 3688